First of all, I will tell you about the Citrix, like
Mm-hmm.
what is the requirements. So in this, we'll cover two versions of Citrix Zenap and ZStore. First is Zenap
Uh,
6.5, and another one is Zenap and ZStore 7.1. Or you can say this virtual apps and desktop. Okay.
okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
how's the architecture is basically there are some components which is required for Zen app and Zen desktop. So first component is the web interface. I'm just telling you about the 6.5, and after that is the Zen app environment. So the member servers or the backend servers of Zen app.
Mm-hmm.
Then one is license server and a database. Apart from this is the Active Directory server. So
Mm-hmm.
there is no need to create users uh, in Citrix. Actually, Citrix is picking the users which are created in the Active Directory because it's
Mm-hmm.
linked with the Active Directory LDAP. So this is your AD server. This is your web interface. Interface. This is your database. And this is your licensing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is the complete architecture of Zen. And how this the setup of this in the Zenap components, we have mainly three components: web interface, license server, and Zenap servers. In Zenap servers, there are different roles of the server with the different features, like
Mm-hmm.
database. For database server,
Mm-hmm.
Citrix 6.5 supports MS SQL, Oracle, and IBM DB2 database.
Mm-hmm.
The name of this database is data store. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and here is the Zenap architecture. Section server. The first server which we create here and install the Zenap that calls JTC or data collector. You can say this is a data your data collector or ZTC. So
Mm-hmm.
JTC is a role data collector, and the another servers which we create that would be as a Zenap member servers. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like this is your first server with name of JTC. Second one is XA1. This is your XA2. This is XA3, and I'm leaving this blank. So how these servers are connected? Suppose uh, user is trying to access the Citrix. This is your user
Mm-hmm.
laptop or desktop is here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very first user will connect with your web interface. First he will open the browser, type the Citrix URL which is provided by the company,
Mm-hmm.
and he will redirect the first page like google.com or citrix.com.
Mm-hmm.
So once he will open his browser and type the web URL, request goes to web interface server on port 80 of 443. Then web interface sends the URL back to the user and he will get the URL, and after that he need to provide the credentials like user ID or password.
Okay.
Okay, and the basic structure is like that. Web interface is connected with the ZDC, and ZDC is connected with all member servers like this. Okay, yeah. Here as well as okay, and ZDC is also connected with
Mm-hmm.
the database server.
So, what is the name of middle of the box? Complete middle of the box.
This one,
Big box.
yeah, this one,
Yes.
dotted line. Actually, this dotted line is indicating here that all Zenap servers are in this box, which are
Uh,
in which you install the applications, in which you provide access to the users. Like suppose a user wants to access the SAP application.
mm-hmm.
So first of all, you need to install SAP application of on any of the member server. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you
Mm-hmm.
publish that application in Citrix, and once that application will published in this environment, then it will be accessible from the web interface or from the Citrix.
Okay.
So this all we say is a Zenap environment, Zenap servers, in which these are the application servers in which we install the applications, and through ZDC or the management console, we manage the application from ZDC. Once the
Okay.
installation done on these servers, then we
So
publish.
all the configuration
Then we,
possible from ZDC
from
server.
no from this environment, all the
J
configuration and settings, everything will done from this environment, Zenap environment. This
JNF.
this is this black box. License server is here to upload the Citrix license or user license required for Zenap. Database server is to store the database or related to this Zenap servers. All configuration and settings and everything is stored in the data store.
Okay.
Okay. So if I'm going, this is about the 6.5. Okay. And now I'm going to the 7.6. I'm just this is just to update you what is the update or different between 6.5 and 7.x. Okay.
Working
Architecture.
structure.
Yeah,
Yes.
architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here in 7.x,
Mm-hmm.
data store is not the data store, it's a database only. And the database is supporting only Microsoft SQL Server, not the DB2 or Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is only DC, and this DC is delivery controller, and these are the virtual desktop. These are not the Xen app servers.
Okay.
Installation based and everything is different. Architecture web interface is similar as
Mm-hmm.
previous version, but is due to some upgradation or extra features, they had
Mm-hmm.
changed the name with the storefront. Okay, license server is as it is. Only some new features are here. So this is your video
Virtual.
desktop.
So full name of virtual.
Uh, Simply VDI is a completely a VDI infrastructure. It's a virtual desktop environment.
Okay.
Or here is a VDA virtual desktop agent. Yeah, virtual delivery agent.
Okay.
Okay, VDA. And apart from this, here one more component is director. Director is used to for the monitoring purpose. Here,
Okay.
so director for monitoring purpose.
Means director is used for seeing the right and wrongs. What is
No, it's used to monitor the server status, check the reports for the
Mm,
troubleshooting.
okay.
Okay, so all that is happen in the Citrix Direct. This is also connected with the DC. DC means delivery controller.
Okay.
Okay, one more component is here is a studio. Studio is the management console. Management console is required to configure or manage Citrix environment. Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
you worked on SQL or any of the tool to manage like SCCM or desktop. How you take the remote session of your users is
So
anything. So, hmm,
I'm using multiple of the softwares like
can you tell me
Team.
yeah, Teamweaver. So once you open the Teamweaver or manage the remote session of your user, that is the
Mm-hmm.
management console of Teamweaver. Same.
Yes.
So if you want to manage a Citrix environment, the management console is required. The name of that management console is Citrix Studio. Okay.
Okay.
Apart from this, in one more thing is the supports only Microsoft SQL database.
Okay.
Here for monitoring is a edge site. Okay, so I'm writing
Mm-hmm.
here that thing. Edge site is for monitoring. Edge site is required for monitoring as well as generate monthly, weekly, or daily reports of the servers. App
Okay.
Center, App, App Center is the management console, same as Citrix Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and apart from this, the data store. Data store is the database in which database which stores static information.
Mm-hmm.
Static information means the information doesn't change frequently. Okay, it
Mm-hmm.
means the server configuration, application configuration, these information doesn't change frequently.
Who can see this information?
From management console, you can see that information.
Okay.
All information you can see or you can manage from the App Center console or from the Studio console. Okay. Apart from data store, you have one more database is a data collector, which is in
Mm-hmm.
on your JTC server.
Mm-hmm.
Data collector is the database which store the dynamic information that changes frequently. Like when user log in, when user log off, which application user access. These
Mm-hmm.
kind of information is stored in the data collector. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Apart from this, one more database is here that is LHC. Is the local host cache. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Local host cache is available on all servers. Okay. Like this one,
Mm-hmm.
and this one also, and this one also having the LHC. So all member servers and the ZDC having LHC database. LHC database is local host cache actually in absence of database. Suppose your database server or data store is not available or down. In that case, in absence of the database, user can access the resources or the application using LHC. In that case, LHC will in the and LHC will provide all the applications. And LHC is the Microsoft Access database.
Mm-hmm.
Access is a very old application nowadays. I don't think that Access application is focused anyway. But Access database. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
till here, clear. Here, LHC is in only delivery control. VDM is virtual delivery agent. VDM.
Okay. Overwriting, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Here LHC is the same, name is the same, but it's a Microsoft Access database.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a Microsoft SQL database.
So
And
Microsoft Access is Microsoft SQL.
yeah, here in 7.x it only supports Microsoft SQL. But here LXC Access Database and data storage can be Microsoft SQL, Oracle, or DB. These all databases are supported by 6.5. Okay,
Hmm. Okay.
and director is also connected with DC. Same here. Edge site is connected with JTC or any of the servers. So connected with all servers are connected to each other. Okay, because
Hmm.
these servers are in same uh, domain.
Okay.
Okay. So apart from this, what are the differences here? Suppose your user is directly accessing this environment through the storefront. Suppose your storefront is goes down, then what happens?
Hmm.
Will user able to access the applications which are published or updated here?
No.
No. So to avoid this is the option of H high availability. Means always we create minimum two servers for storefront or for web interface to segregate load. In case one web interface server is down, another will be
Alternate. Yes,
yeah.
alternate option is there.
And in storefront or web interface is the maximum we can add five servers in a as a load balance. Same thing if suppose your ZDC is down.
Hmm.
To load balance ZDC, we always create one more ZDC. Okay.
Okay.
Same
Mm.
thing in DC, we always create a load balanced. Means in case one server goes fail, another alternate is with us. Means both servers will work in a active mode. Means both servers will work together. Whenever request comes from the storefront, it goes to the DC servers on basis of load, in which
Mm-hmm.
it's always follow the round robin mode or the least loaded server. Which server is
Mm-hmm.
in least load? Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
this is the architecture, and whatever changes in this, I have uh, updated you here in this slide.
वैसे ये लोड बैलेंस सर्वर जो होते हैं इसी सर ये ऑटोमेटिक मतलब डाउन होने पे ले
HA basically works on active or active passive. Active means your both servers should be on working condition.
ओके.
Okay, so once goes
Mm-hmm.
down, second will be available. Or if all working means both servers are available. In
Mm-hmm.
active passive, once your primary server goes down, secondary will take the place.
Okay.
Okay.